Yes, Japan.
That would be, you could give the lecture.
Lecture? No, no, no.
GLOBIS MBA faculty and faculty at other schools in the States more focused on practicality. So instead of just teaching the theory, we focus on how you can apply what you learn.
I guess we're all there. You work for GLOBIS?
No. I work in Bangkok for the construction management.
I just started
I'm just joining the class.
this year, July.
I thought you were
Just passed.
No. The professor is over there.
Really.
10 years. 10 years this time. I lived here in the 90s for 10 years. For 5 years.
Most part of Japan.
5 years in the 1990s. 10 years here. And then in between I lived in Tokyo for 10 years.
That's a direction in life. Super helpful for academic. I have lots of questions about the class scheduling and which class to take. They were able to give me lots of suggestions based on my
Which area?
what I want to
Very nice. There are many restaurants.
Many restaurants.
Easy to move around.
Yes.
The business?
Yes. I worked in
Aoyama Ichome. Very nice place.
Yes. 30 years.
30 years.
Seiko? Your wife?
This is yes, Seiko.
How do you say it in Japanese?
Seiko is Seiko. Seiko.
Seiko?
Yeah, Seiko.
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 Casio.
Maybe you used for a long time ago.
Well, I just like the way it looks. Yes, it is. It came in my I don't come downtown a lot, so downtown already near the river. There's also, outside in the front, there's a pizza place. Yeah, very good. Yeah. Pizza. Pizza. Down on outside the shopping mall on the street. So quite a famous pizza place. It's called Pala. Pala Pizza. Real Italian. Yes. I think it's the best pizza.
Really?
My wife's Italian and she gives it the thumbs up. So.
Really? What's the name? This is a very famous restaurant in Bangkok. I never been.
It's not expensive.
Yeah, there are many restaurants. I should know because I'm selling the Japanese right here.
Everyone for joining. We will start from 7 p.m. But please write your name on the paper with your name, nickname, and your industry and job function. We will have a time for introduction after that. So please make sure to write your name down on it. Thank you.
But we have this concept called kokorozashi, and in English it's a personal mission. So we believe just inside business, or including business, we have
Brand
Central point.
So
and so once you enter our school, we keep asking about your kokoro.
use the SkyTrain
And that's our direction in life. Everything's super helpful for academic. I have lots of
I enjoy the pizza there a lot.
Thank you for coming. You have fun?
Yeah, I'm one right.
Okay. Maybe lecturer want to see your name, so please show your name like this.
Do you have
That
another
makes
paper?
sense.
I want to write it.
Yeah, you can use it.
But I'm okay.
You can use it.
So the other guy will be here.
I will add some.
Okay. Oh, he's Thai? Yes. I think it's Japanese. I thought he was Japanese. So when you said you don't come downtown, where do you live? Technically, I live in Nonthaburi. Oh, okay. You know, Jang Wasana. Yeah. Have you ever heard of Nichirata? Yes. Yeah, I live okay. It's about, from here to there, it's about 20-some kilometers. Yeah. That's a fair way out. You're from Australia? Originally, yes. Haven't lived there for 30 years. Different parts of Asia. It's an interesting. I only just started doing this. You know, I come from Sydney, but we don't say Sydney, New South Wales. So Australians don't do that. Italians don't say I come from Milan, Lombardy, right? English don't say I come from Notting, York, in Yorkshire, right? Why do Americans always do that? Why do they always say the city and the state? It's the only country in the world that does that. You automatically say Chicago, Illinois, right? And I'm just wondering, because America's so big. Yeah, it says Australia. Yeah, but there's not that many places. Well, that's true. But you hear it, but I don't hear that, like Japanese don't say that. Well, okay, put it this way. Every time someone says, where are you from, I say, America. Where in America? Sure. But it's like, yeah, I get Dallas, Texas. But if you came from a little tiny town, I might get it. But in Chicago, right? I mean, it was the third largest city in the States.
Here you are.
It's just an interesting quirk that, you know, I've just never quite...
You want some glass?
No. All Americans do it. Yeah, all Americans.
อยากได้เพิ่มตรงนี้อีกคนหนึ่ง
ได้ค่ะ
ขอเป็นผู้หญิงก็ได้ Sorry? I'm half Japanese, Chinese, but Thai born in Thailand, and raised in Bangkok, and work in Bangkok. Yeah. My mother, watashi no母親は日本人です。
And the business is a need to continue. And so once you enter our school, we'll keep asking about your kokorozashi. You know, that's our direction in life. It's super helpful for academic. I have lots of questions about the class schedule and which class to
I don't know what they're saying.
It's about to find your goal, find your objective in life or something.
industry, what I want to do in the future. And then the career office is also really helpful for family advice in
โดโซเชิญเลยครับ
Vision. Purpose.
Let me take care of her นี่นะครับ Are you Thai ครับก็ตามนี้ครับเขียนชื่อนะครับชื่อเล่มแล้วก็อันนี้เป็นประเภทของบริษัทที่ทำแล้วก็อันนี้คือตำแหน่งประมาณนี้
I just started to learn the Pasa. Oh, okay. So, I thought it was
Alright, thank you for everyone for joining us. GLOBIS trial class today. My name is Machiko Kono, admission advisor here in GLOBIS Thailand. And also I'm learning as an MBA, part-time MBA online students at GLOBIS University. So if you have any questions, please feel free to asking me. Okay, so today's agenda, before moving on to the trial class soon, I would like to briefly introduce about GLOBIS University. But before that, this is very good opportunity for all of you to get to know each other. So let's warm up with self-introduction in each table. Okay, so please share your name and your background industry, what do you do, and why you are here today. So what is your motivation from this session, etc. So please enjoy the self-introduction in each table, about 3 minutes. Okay, let's get started.
Okay, from you, Dev.
My name's Dave. I'm originally from Sydney. I've lived in Thailand, Hong Kong, Japan, now back in Thailand for 30 years. My business was advertising. I used to run offices for McCann, the big global ad agency, and now I'm a consultant. I travel around Asia, helping brands figure out their story.
Okay.
My name is Tatsuya from Japan. I just started living here just 4 months. My job is trading the beef, so I want to expand the Japanese beef in Thailand.
We like this man.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Okay.
My name is Mark, M-A-R-K. I'm originally from America, but I have been living in Thailand for about 30 years. I have done many different jobs here in Thailand. I've had my own business for 17 years, but now I do some freelance consulting work in a wide variety of things. And why am I here? Because it came up in my LinkedIn feed, and I was down here this evening, and I thought I could do something different and just break out of my comfort zone, because I don't really go to functions like this very often.
Okay, cool. Next, please.
The education as an assistant instructor. I'm English, Thai, and mathematics to students aged around 5 to 17. Nice to meet you all.
My name is Ken. I'm working in the construction industry. I work as a construction management manager. It's like the middleman between owner and the subcontractor. So nice to meet you.
Where you join? Why did you join?
Yeah, I scroll my Facebook and it's come up. And actually, I joined the last class. Yeah. Yeah, very nice. Because the last class is the lecturer is the dean of the GLOBIS now about the financial. So it's very fascinating. I hope this one is also fascinating too.
Why did you join? Because I already started this mission in Japan. I can see this class in the website. So I moved to Thailand. I just noticed this class in the video. So I tried to join it. Very useful skill.
Just keep on learning.
Keep on trying.
Japan, America, Thai.
Good mix.
Okay, did you guys have enough time? Okay, did you finish, everyone? Okay, thank you very much. Time's up, but we will have a networking time after the trial class, so please don't worry. So looking forward to it. So let's move on to the introduction part about GLOBIS University. This person is Yoshito Hori, our CEO and founder of GLOBIS Corporation. And our mission is to support entrepreneurs to make an impact on society through a system of people, capital, and knowledge. And we started 30 years ago from this small room in Shibuya in Tokyo. And now we have been grown to become Japan's largest business school. And our market share is about 40%. And the English MBA program is growing every year. So we welcome over 141 students this year, both for part-time online program and full-time program. As the largest business school, we welcome over 10,000 students from 87 nationalities across from 40 campuses in 8 countries. And we have been collaborating with over 150 corporate partners to provide career development to support you. This is possible because we are not just a university, but we have a GLOBIS ecosystem of people, capital, and knowledge. In our business, people business, we have trained over 1 million professionals through our corporate training and MBA, and providing e-learning platform for business professionals as well. And in knowledge business, we provide knowledge through online media and publishing and the business forums. In the capital business, we run venture capital and invest around $1 billion to startups. So this is our ecosystem. So as an MBA student, you can leverage this ecosystem and to know the right people and connect to the relevant knowledge and skills. In the MBA curriculum, this 3 pillar is a general pillar. You learn about the marketing strategy, people management, and finance. But the GLOBIS University go beyond that by adding this unique elements like entrepreneurship, innovation and technology and global perspective and Kokorodashi personal missions here. Our heart of the program, this is defines our DNA. Anyone can read this kanji? This is Japanese character. Anyone can read Japanese? So, okay, this is read Kokorodashi. In English, personal mission. So personal mission is kind of like what you would like to spend your life working for, and it is combines your passion and skills and what kind of positive impact you want to bring to the society. So through the curriculum, you define your Kokorodashi, personal mission as a visionary leader. Okay. And about MBA, we have two programs. Full-time MBA program is a 1-year extensive course going to Tokyo and learn the MBA, including the career support. And part-time online program is for business professionals, so learning MBA while working, and you can take study weeknights and weekends. Okay, maybe many of you don't know about GLOBIS have an office at Thailand, Bangkok. But if you are in Thailand, you can learn an MBA fully online, and you can take pre-MBA program, either hybrid here in Thailand, and also online as well. We already have a community here in Thailand since 2021. So about 99 students graduate from our MBA program from Thailand. And also 198 pre-MBA students on pre-MBA program here in GLOBIS, Thailand as well. So you can level up like expanding your local network and community here, and also expand your network with the Japanese people and globally. Okay, so I will come back to the detail after the trial class, but I would like to move on to the trial class today. So let's welcome today's lecturer, Tomoya-san, former Dean of GLOBIS University and now Managing Director of GLOBIS Corporation. Tomoya-san, よろしくお願いします。
Okay, good evening. Thank you for coming to this venue on Tuesday night. I'm very happy to see a full, house. We will talk about Toyota today, but this is my background. Yes, I was running GLOBIS University. I was running GLOBIS USA in San Francisco before, but I don't know if this shows, but I am a martial artist. So in Japan, I practice with Japanese police and Japanese self-defense force. So don't mess with me. I look weak, but I throw Japanese police every week in Tokyo. So if there's bad behavior, I will throw you. But this is a course that I teach at GLOBIS University called Japanese Management. It is a pre-MBA course, but as Matsuko-san said, we recommend you to study from essential courses. But these are the courses that you can take if you enroll in our MBA program. I will do a little bit of Toyota Motor that we cover in day 2 today. So these are some of the things that I will go through. I'll start with the introduction. Can you see? Okay, good. We will talk about how Toyota came to Thailand. We'll talk about the Toyota production system. People who studied engineering in university, you might know the Toyota production system, but I will try to explain briefly what it is. And let's have a discussion. Discussion is a group work among yourself. So you will have a group work in each table. Why can't competitors, maybe other companies, copy Toyota? what is so difficult? So that's something I will talk about the organizational culture of Toyota and the future of Toyota. I came to Thailand to do a global executive session of Toyota Motor from tomorrow. Toyota has been my client for maybe the past 20 years. So a lot of global executives in the United States, in Europe, in China, in Brazil, they used to be my students. So I will try to share a little bit of what I do with them tonight. Okay, who owns a Toyota? If you don't own a Toyota, maybe your parents, your husband, your partner. Okay, let's hear. Why did you buy a Toyota?
It's not mine. It's my dad's car. But I influenced him to buy this car. Yeah, so he bought it because I told him to.
Why did you tell your dad to buy a Toyota?
I think it's quite reliable. Yeah, compared to, he was thinking about electronic car. Yeah, but we chose Toyota hybrid, and we kind of like trusted Toyota. Yes.
You seem to be a Toyota salesperson, but do you work for Toyota? No? You said you also have a Toyota?
I think Toyota cars, the after service is very good. And I bought a car because I work for that company.
You are a Toyota person?
No, I work for a dealer.
Dealer? Thank you. Any other person who would like to share? Okay, let's hear. Who bought other cars? Ford, Isuzu. Which brand do you have and why?
Chevrolet.
Chevrolet? Why Chevrolet?
I took it like a decade back. That time it was like Bumblebee.
Okay. I see. Thank you. Bumblebee is a movie. Yeah. And it comes out in the movie like a hero. So, thank you. Any other cars that you like to share? Who has a BYD? Oh, why a BYD?
Emerging in Thailand with, it's a lot of dealership and, it's becoming more and more, you see it everywhere here now. So I think it's just the first electric car. So we choose that back. It's probably the most reliable right now.
So there is competition. I think the first electric car was Tesla. No?
No, I did not first, but it's a lot here.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you. So maybe you are a fan of another brand, but today we will talk about Toyota. So how did Toyota enter Thailand? Do you know? Did they start from Corolla? Did they start from Hilux? Any guess? Sorry? Hilux. Hilux very popular. Any other guess?
Did they start from Camry?
Camry? Okay. By the way, Toyota Thailand celebrated I think 60 years of anniversary. So one of the first companies outside of Japan. The first order was fire truck. So Toyota got 117 fire trucks. And so they made fire trucks. And I'm sorry, I don't have the exact picture, so this is what I could find. A Land Cruiser converted into a fire truck. So Toyota entered Thailand as a firefighter truck. Why do you think Toyota has been so successful in Thailand? If I'm not mistaken, Toyota has more than 30% of market share. So number one brand in Thailand. But why? Yes.
If compare the same
the same type
Yeah.
when with other competitor.
Yeah.
Toyota quite cheaper than other.
I see. So price competition.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Why is Toyota so successful?
Because I think because Toyota is very a long time we can plan it for a long time, and it is very safe for family.
Thank you. So she's right. Toyota is thinking long term, and Toyota values safety a lot. So we are not thinking of making quick profits. We are thinking long term. But sorry, yeah.
I ever hear from my friend, they said about the spare part of the Toyota, so it's not expensive and so easy to buy it, not take a long time.
Yeah. So it's typically it's easy to buy Toyota dealer network, the right amount of inventory, not a long waiting list in a way. I don't know so much about education in Thailand, but what education in Thailand? Engineering education, computer, electronics. What do the people say? Well, first they had the right product. Thailand did not have a national car like Proton in Malaysia. Malaysia had a national car. What I feel is Thai engineers and Thai business leaders, they have helped grow Toyota. So it's not just the Japanese experts who came to Thailand, but I think Thai leaders have grown the business, and Thailand is now an export center for ASEAN. So even compared to other parts, Vietnam, Singapore, Indonesia, Toyota is extremely strong in Thailand. So I think, of course, Toyota brought a lot of technology, a lot of know-how, but I think Thai people, understood what Toyota stands for, and they have mastered. I will talk about Toyota production system, and that's why it has been very successful. I don't know if you have heard IMV. IMV, innovative mobility vehicle. This is not made in Japan. These are cars that are developed outside of Japan. And Hilux, and in Indonesia we call it Kijang. These are developed like in Thailand. So, Thailand has a global model that is developed here. So, a very special place for Toyota. Okay. Do you know how cars were made in 1950s? Maybe you are not born. I was not born. So maybe it was your father or grandmother. But do you know how manufacturers made cars? This is not Toyota, this is Volkswagen. But this is how Volkswagen made vehicle, the Volkswagen Beetle. So basically, this is all same model. Beetle, 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 Beetle. So this is how cars were made at Volkswagen, at General Motors, at Ford, and so on. Now, what is special about Toyota? Does Toyota make cars like this? Do they make Corolla? No. Yeah. They make Corolla, they make Camry, they make Prius, they make Hilux. Why can't Toyota do very different type of manufacturing? Engineers, I think you learned in university? No? I don't know the educational system in Thailand, so please teach me. Did you learn Toyota production system in university? No?
No.
No, okay. Maybe in Japan we do. So Toyota is just in time. Kanban system. Kanban system is information flow. And TLS system is suppliers very closely connected to Toyota. So how this work is like this. So basically, there's a customer out here. Customer orders, let's say, a black Camry. A black Camry Kanban goes to the, from dealer to Toyota Motor Corporation. In Thailand, it's Toyota Thailand. And this Kanban would go all the way to the suppliers. And the suppliers will bring, let's say, the glass, the front glass, the tires, the body, and it will come just in time to make a black Camry. So Toyota's way of production is making according to the market demand. Now, I heard from Kono-san that we have essentials of finance class, so let me go into finance. Can I use this board? You can sit down. Yeah, thank you. People in finance? Finance people. Okay, finance people. Help me. If you make cars like Toyota, what kind of balance sheet would we have? Finance people? No.
Okay, so we need to ensure that our cost is low and we get more revenue, so that ultimately we are in profit. So yeah, we have to minimize the cost, maximize revenue and profit. So this we need to take care of.
Okay. Thank you. But what I said is Volkswagen make Beetle. Toyota can make Camry, Prius, Corolla, and Hilux. This is Volkswagen. This is Toyota. If we have an inventory of 5 Beetle in Volkswagen, and there's only one demand, there's a huge inventory in Volkswagen. Not only for the cars, but also for the parts. But in Toyota, we are selling only one Camry. And if we have only one Camry, inventory is very small. And especially if you're doing just-in-time production. Kumar, you're saying no. Help me. Why no?
No, I agree.
Okay, you agree. Okay. So, what happens if you are Toyota? What kind of balance sheet will you have? And how would this lead to a competitive advantage against Ford, against Isuzu, against some other companies? Finance people, help me.
So since you don't have much inventory, so you can always make it whenever there is a order. So you don't have to invest a lot. So that is one thing that we have.
What is the interest rate in Thailand if we do a bank borrowing today? Finance people. 4%? 6%? 6%?
Seven. So I'm just making up the numbers, but Volkswagen might need 10 million parts because of the Beatles inventory. Toyota, because they are making to the market, their bank borrowing is much smaller. As a consequence, the financial cost of Toyota is much smaller than Volkswagen. Or the warehouse is much smaller. You don't need a big warehouse. You don't need a big factory. So all this adds up to a huge cost difference at Toyota. So I'm only talking about inventory today. I'm not talking about quality. I'm not talking about human development. But I hope you can see that what company do will connect to finance and accounting. So I come from finance. My first career, maybe I did not show, but thank you very much. Where's the cap? Okay. Thank you. Maybe I did not tell, but my first career is finance. And if you can understand finance, you can explain logically why you win. Okay, back to Japanese management. Any questions so far? Do you understand? If one white Corolla comes in as customer order, Toyota will send a Kanban. Kanban is information. White Corolla, white Corolla, white Corolla. It goes through the entire Toyota plant. It goes to all the suppliers, and they get the information to create one white Corolla. As a consequence, everything is very lean, everything is very small, and Toyota has a cost advantage compared to all the other manufacturers. But for engineers, this is not rocket science. Yes.
Sir, I have a question here.
Yeah.
If, just in time they are doing,
Yeah.
infrastructure wise, just to manage Toyota stuff, you
Yeah.
need a bigger infrastructure, I guess?
Yes.
Probably?
Yes.
Cost of investment as a capital
Yeah.
is then higher than others or no?
No.
I'm just trying to understand a little bit on this part.
Typically, if I were to talk about Volkswagen, they have inventory in every process. They have inventory in every supplier. So as a consequence, the factory is much larger. The suppliers need more warehouse, supplier needs more capacity. Toyota's case, because they are trying to develop as market, of course, it's not like sushi. Sushi, if you want tuna, you tell the sushi master I want tuna, and the sushi comes in 2 minutes. Toyota car does not come out in 2 minutes. So it's longer, but compared to others, it's much, so much smaller facility. Any other question? So if you do mathematics, or if you do logical thinking, this is not very hard. High school student can understand this.
Yes.
So my question is, why cannot Ford, Mercedes-Benz, Fiat copy this? This is easy. And I already explained. Low, lean management, build to order. So very flexible. If you can build to order, Camry, Prius, Corolla, Hilux, this is so strong. Other manufacturers are creating Beetle. Mustang. No? Ford F-150. So Toyota is very lean, very flexible. Let's have a group work. I think my watch is Japan time, but I think it's 7:35. 7:35. I'd like to give you 15 minutes. Please have a discussion in your group.
why can't other manufacturer, whichever manufacturer you like, please think of maybe one or two, why can't they copy this? What is so difficult in the Toyota production system? So till 650? 750, sorry, 750. Please have a discussion. Please use the pen so that maybe you can share your thoughts later. So 15 minutes, please have a discussion. What is so magical about this? It's not so hard. If you have a good engineer, they can do it.
I was waiting for him to tell us. Why can't other companies do that?
That's the question. Why don't all other car manufacturers copy Toyota's production system if it's so easy or simple? Why not? Is that the question?
Yes.
Is there another question?
No, just one.
Just one question?
Just one question.
So, my question is, how many car manufacturers are there in the world?
Probably 50.
How many car manufacturers are there in the world? Any idea?
I don't know.
50? You say 50?
50 company.
Okay. Okay. Japan is a unique country, right? It's isolated, right? So I know in Japan is for Japanese people. They have a certain way of thinking about the Japanese overall approach to life. It begins in education system, everything. So maybe it's cultural.
In that case, why don't Nissan do this?
Sorry?
Why don't Nissan do it?
What? Nissan?
Yeah, why don't they do it?
I don't know. Well, that's a good question. Nissan. Well, how many Toyota? How many Japanese car manufacturers are there?
5 big ones.
Maybe you are
5 big ones.
5.
Nissan, does it still exist?
Yeah.
Yep.
Nissan's the number 4 company in the world.
Honda,
Honda, Mazda, Mitsubishi.
Mitsubishi, Toyota, Nissan, Honda, Mazda, Mitsubishi, Isuzu.
The thing is, it's not about, is it because they're Japanese, or is it... If it was functionally just a Japanese way of doing things, then the other Japanese brands would be doing it, wouldn't it?
Maybe so. Government is just for the other company I never heard of.
Yeah, well, just in time.
Do they all know about?
They all know about just in time because every company in Japan knows about just in time. It's the way 7-Eleven works. It's the way a whole bunch of Japanese companies work. Shiseido works that way. So,
7-Eleven was initially an American company.
yeah, it's Japanese now. It's been run as a Japanese company for 30 years. 30 years. 30 years.
Okay. All right. So he's saying that Toyota's production system is only just in time. That's it.
And Kanban also. Kanban.
It's this. No, he's saying that's one of the secrets to it. Although it's not a secret because everybody knows it, but it's one of the functional parts of it, right?
Okay. So if there's other Japanese manufacturers besides Toyota, and Toyota is the only one that does it a certain way, and all the other manufacturers, American, European, whatever, he's assuming they all want to do it though.
Oh, I know, but he's asking the question, why don't they do it if it's more efficient?
I think that what is the difference between the Japanese company and other foreign companies, especially this car manufacturing? Are there any big differences?
Well, he's just explained the biggest difference, which is the production, the way they do it. So there are big differences. For the other big ones haven't shifted since Henry Ford in, what was it, 1910, created the model that we use in production cars, right?
Model A, Model T.
Model A, Model T. And we use that in all sorts of industries, right? Like production lines. And just making en masse, right? And then you go and sell it. So the difference is everybody else makes 100 cars and then goes to sell them. These guys get the order and make the car after they've got the order. So why don't other companies do that?
So we're still trying to figure this out.
It's a ready-to-go car, right? If you order that, okay, you can get that. The other maybe like that, but Toyota is not. They compare with the maybe what customer needs, and it's depends on the customer.
Yeah, so logically you go, you think about it in, in general terms, you either make a lot of stuff and try and sell it, or you make on order, right? So we think about, like, if I wanted a pair of shoes, we think about, if you're going to make me a pair of shoes just for me, that's going to be more expensive than just buying shoes off the shelf. But Toyota does make it for you, but it's cheaper than off the shelf. So that's their secret, right? They cut their costs, but they cut their costs because of the just-in-time model. So they don't have warehouses or car parks full of cars. So the question is, it's a great system. Why don't the others do it?
So he's talking about Volkswagen Beetle, or whatever. So he's saying that all the other car manufacturers are still doing that?
Yeah.
Like Ferrari, well,
maybe not Ferrari, okay? I don't know about that, Mass cars,
okay,
mass market cars, right? But all the big American cars do it, for example, right?
Okay.
So the Fiat does it, the big European companies do it. So the argument then is they are making stuff on the hope that they sell it. Toyota makes stuff when they've got the order in.
Maybe it's
Stubbornness.
What do you mean?
That the other companies don't change because they feel stubborn. They like it's pride. But this is the way we do it, right? So we're not going to change. This is the way we do it, right?
We do it. We don't want to change. It's this way, this way, this way. We do not want to change. We do it this way. We started doing this 100 years ago. Now we still do it this same way. We cannot change. No.
GM and Ford thinking like this?
Yeah. Maybe that's the way we do it, and so the cost of changing it would be huge. So maybe it's part of that is stubbornness.
I think.
Can they actually see the benefit of cost of changing the system?
How the cooperation each other the company? The Toyota, there are many small companies cooperation, but how is the GM and the Ford is the system? Because
think about it in Japan, right? Yeah. So with big Japanese corporations, you have what's the word for? You have all those subsidiary companies.
Yes, that's
suppliers, right? What's the word for that? Yes. So you basically have dedicated suppliers that say, I supply the axle for Toyota cars. But I have a relationship. I can't do it for Nissan, I can't do it for Suzuki, I can only do it for Nissan. So it's not part of the Nissan Toyota company. It's an independent company, but we have an exclusive deal with you. So Japanese companies often work that way. All the parts come from companies that are within their system.
Yeah.
And they are independent companies, but they can only work for one big company, with Toyota. Whereas in America, you go and buy the parts from a company, but your competitor can buy the same parts from the same company. Right? So one is all about a whole system geared for you, as opposed to buying whatever's in the market. So I can't think of the right term for that.
How about you?
I think it's about the trust of each other supplier, because when Toyota said that they want the part today or tomorrow, they will deliver on time. But for the others, I don't know, maybe they cannot manage it to deliver on time like Toyota, because they have already deep network between the supplier and Toyota. So it's difficult to make change for the others car manufacturer.
I think the just-in-time system sometimes very stressful because no stock is cannot, what can I say, unseen. If the stock there, a little bit late production, no problem because we have a stock. But the just-in-time, sometimes it's very stressful for supplying manufacturers.
Yeah, it's about the trust.
Yeah. Some accident maybe stop the line. True. Just-in-time are very hard skill to
trust between the supplier and.
You mean these ones? They can't. Toyota has trust, but these do not have trust?
No. I mean they build a network of trust.
Yeah.
Because I heard about Toyota, they have almost the supplier is the Japanese supplier. Even in Thailand, they have the owner of Japanese. Or they build or they do the buy and sell for a long time, around 20 or 30 years ago.
30, 40, 50 years.
So you're saying they only deal with other Japanese
Japanese or
Trusted
a long
brand.
time trusted company,
Is it Zaibatsu?
even in
Zaibatsu?
Bangkok, in Thailand.
Zaibatsu or Shosha. So already have a strong connections and relationship with them.
Relationship is quite long time.
Nice. Yeah, that is very important.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
time's up. Can you take your seats? But are you first timers at GLOBIS? Wow. You very much look like GLOBIS students. Very, very engaged, very passionate. How we as faculty look at passion is, how many people is standing up? I think many of you, were standing up. So very nice discussion. You very much look like GLOBIS MBA students. I'd like to pick maybe 2 or 3 groups, and you are given only 2 colors today to each table.
Two colors?
Two color pens, blue and red.
Yeah, red and black.
Red and black. Okay. At GLOBIS Tokyo, we have like 4 or 5 colors, and typically I choose a whiteboard that is very colorful. Another thing I do is I choose a table if they write diagrams. For example, if you write diagrams, you like to understand what it means. So your team will be picked. But let me call the back team.
Back team.
Yeah, back team. What's the name of your team?
The Kaizen is called the culture of continuous improvement. The culture of continuous improvement.
Please take a look.
Kaizen.
If you cannot see, please come close. Where you can see the whiteboard. And people in the front, can you?
Sorry, Kyle.
People in the back can see.
Very good.
Okay.
สวัสดีครับ my name is Somjet, representative of our team. Our team name is the Mon Thong team. You know Mon Thong? Thank you. Basically, our team is brainstorm and form our opinion. We don't know if it's correct or not. Please teach me. We displayed around 4 items, but however, overview of the 4 items we grab for the one keyword, mindset. How do mindset first? Safe zone. Based on lecturer is like explanation. Look like for the Western style, like the mass production. Easy and simply for the one model on the production conveyor. That means not complicated for manage about the past and storage, something like this. On the other hand, for the Japanese brand, need to lean more detail, keep in how to minimize, optimize. That means complicated management, not safe zone. Next. Separate for the different about the Western and Japanese. Western like for GM, Chrysler or brand. Like some separate individual style by ourselves. Maybe GM is our style. Ford, Chrysler no style, individual. But however, our thought opinion is the some sharing. If I can share, mainly for the production improvement together. Look like you can see. I can heard about the Kaizen word. Something like this. Maybe I don't. Please confirm this correct or not. And share benefit. Something like this. Also in the system also, our team thought for the system in the Western style. System may be look like they're more complicated. That means difficult to change another method, something like this. And another mindset. Our team is agree about mutual agree about how to say self-confidence, and our brand is better than Japanese. Why? We need to copy them. The last one, related about both like the episode. Because if the detail work more complicated, mixing and hard, that means overall like this, that our team thinking about what is the most difficult for the copy. Thank you.
Where do you work?
Company name. One of the automotive.
Because you know so well, so I'm very surprised. I will explain later, but do you want to be my assistant? Next, let's ask the team that wrote diagrams. So can you turn the white table so everyone can see? And what did you write in this diagram? If you cannot see, please come to front. And people in the front, can you maybe, so that people in the back can see?
So good evening. So one of the main point is the supply chain management of the TPS system. So another one is the process discipline gap. So other competitor, they will not follow the process discipline gap. And another one is the culture of continuous improvement, Kaizen. So these TPS management system. So actually I work in the Japanese company for 15 years. So I know the Japanese working method, so how good it is. And one more is lack of good engineers. So Toyota car is good for motor, then safety, structure, everything. So actually still we cannot able to complete the 2 minutes what professor say. So one of the target is 120 seconds we can produce a car. Even now current style, we cannot copy the 120 seconds to produce a car. So when the lecture say, so we need to copy how we can minimize these 2 minutes, and maybe Toyota thinking in future, I think by AI or robotic. So that is the TPS system. Thank you.
Did you understand this team's presentation? So he is saying it's not only the system, but Toyota is trying to reduce takt time.
Yes.
How many seconds it takes to create one car? And it used to be 2 minutes, but today it's 50 seconds. So every 15 seconds, a car would move to the next bus. So maybe in the past it was like 120 minutes. So Kaizen is how can we shorten 1 second? 1 second here, 1 second here, 1 second here, and make it 50 seconds. That's even if we have the same line. If one manufacturer is making a car every 2 minutes, and Toyota is making a car every 50 seconds, they have maybe 220% more production capacity than 120 minutes. So that's how Toyota's making a difference. Wow. No wonder you have worked 15 years in Japan. Thank you. One more team I'd like to go. The team with a lot of writing.
Tiger. You say the name of the team, I can read.
Oh, okay.
Team 30.
Okay.
Our team name is Tiger. Okay.
So someone already briefed there about Kaizen. I am trying to learn that, culture system for a long time. We wrote very simple one-liner. It's a deep management philosophy, which integrates culture, process, long-term thinking. I think this is not replicable, not AI, not technology. This can be built through long-term mindset only. So which we wrote here, operational excellence. So actually I was very doubtful earlier that Toyota is one of the innovative companies which used to make innovation and open to the market. You copy, I will build next solution. So copying that kind of speed and agility is really tough. What I learned from the whole process. So simple, very simple. Thank you.
Thank you. So if you copy Toyota today, Toyota tomorrow will be different.
Yes.
Because every day Toyota is thinking about 1 second, 1 baht, 1% better. So after 1 day, Toyota is different. So after 10 days, Toyota is very different. So if you copy Toyota of November 18, November 30,
They were next version.
yeah, they have version 2, version 3.
Yeah.
And if you cannot understand how you make the change, even if you copy Kanban or just in time, you will not beat Toyota. So that
Continuous innovation.
continuous innovation. So let me try to share with you how they do it. It's not easy, and even I will share with you today. You have to do it 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, like I did. Even if you become a black belt, that's not the end. Every time I throw a Japanese police, I need to think, how can I throw better? But thank you.
Very good.
Can you return to your seats? I'll try to explain in slides, but I'm very impressed. Very very good discussion. In just 15 minutes. So. And I'm very impressed, and I'm starting to understand why Thailand has been one of the big centers for Toyota. Thank you. Many of you shared with me. The culture of Toyota is Kaizen, continuous improvement, respect for people.
Yes.
Continuous improvement. Many people, shared with us today. Why is respect for people important? Anyone? Maybe if I step back, one thing. Some of the companies that I work, I do training. GLOBIS is a university. We also do executive training. So I visit some auto manufacturer. And when I visit some of the auto manufacturers, I was the dean of GLOBIS University, so I can sign a contract. And a managing director will come out, and he or she can sign a contract. So with one manufacturer, my meeting is only 30 minutes. Nakamura-san, let's do this kind of training to this kind of stuff, and I want you to do this and that. And I said, if we are to do this kind of program, I'll be asking this kind of price, or I need this kind of development period. And he signs, I sign, we leave. When I go to Toyota is about 3 hours away from Tokyo. So every time I go to Toyota, I leave maybe 7 o'clock in Tokyo. I reach there at 10, so my first meeting starts at 10. At 10 a.m. I meet the very big boss, executive officer or director, and we chit and chat. And then the general manager comes out. So I have another meeting with the general manager. And then they say, Nakamura-san, you should be hungry, let's go for lunch. So I have lunch, a very good lunch with them. And after 1 p.m., I have a meeting with maybe the project manager or the manager. And after maybe one hour, they say, Nakano-san, why don't we have coffee and cake? So every time I visit Toyota, my visit is like 1 day, full day of meeting. You know, one company, 30 minutes, I sign a contract. At Toyota, every meeting is like 7 hours. A lot of, you know, eating, a lot of, you know, coffee. Why? Why do you think Toyota needs, I'm doing this for like 20 years. They know me, and I know them. But why would I need 7 hours every year? What is Toyota thinking?
Build rapport?
Report?
Build rapport.
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 Yeah, between maybe
relationships. Human relationships.
And when you say human relationship, it's not Toyota and GLOBIS, it's more personal.
Human.
I said, okay. Now, how does respect for people, why is respect for people so important? You are right. Initially, at 10 a.m. I meet the people's director, but at 4 p.m. I'm meeting maybe 25-year-old, 27-year-old, and I'm having coffee and cake. Why is respect for people important?
Because that's the way people want to be treated.
Okay. Who makes the Kaizen?
Everyone.
Sorry? Everyone, yes. So at Toyota, the 55-year-old executive officer is important, but the 25-year-old new engineer or the 23-year-old fresh grad from university, they are also very important. And because they are important, Toyota thinks everyone involved in the team should have a discussion with Nakamura. But not only me, I have my team, so maybe four members from GLOBIS. So this is the kind of discussion we're doing. So with the director, I'm having a discussion of director level. With the manager, I'm having a discussion with the manager. But with 23-year-old, 25-year-old, 27-year-old, we're talking about careers, we're talking about how can you put that curriculum? I'm saying this is important because this is what is happening in the United States, this is what happened in China, this is what happening in India. If we are to incorporate that, this content is very important. So, respect for people. This is very difficult. This is difficult even for Japanese companies. Some companies, just have a meeting with me 30 minutes and they say, fine, Nakamura, please do this. So working with Toyota is extremely hard. Every time I get an appointment, 7 hours. 7 hours. 7 hours. But this is necessary. So I know, the young people of Toyota very much. I know what they like. I know what brands they like, what they wear, what their interest is, and they know me. So we have a very personal discussion. Not just about cars, not just about process, not about human development, but every, each individual's career, maybe progress. How can GLOBIS help? If you look at what is happening in a lot of auto manufacturers, a lot of auto manufacturers are laying off people because the production is not that high capacity. Tesla, lay off. Volkswagen, lay off. Toyota's stance is, let's think of a new work for them. They are important. So that's a very big difference. If you are thinking short-term profit, typically you lay off people. Toyota's not thinking short-term profit. Toyota is thinking long-term. If it's long-term, in the hard time, we will keep our people. We will have them prepared for the next up cycle. What is the next up cycle? What can we do? So Toyota is a combination of Western management. Thank you. Thank you for the back team. Western management is separation of planner and doer. Planner is maybe the chief engineer who sits in a very nice office. He does all the planning. And factory workers, they are the doers. Toyota is integration of planner and doer. Doer are the people in the floor. The general manager is asked to sit with him. We sit with the team. Yeah. So if you sit in a nice office, you'll be blamed by your seniors. What are you doing? Go to the shop floor. Do problem solving with them. So this is very difficult. You're right. It's opposite of very simple. It's extremely difficult because it's a combination of machine and humans. So science cannot pursue the best performance. It's a combination of science and people. Just like a movie. Science alone would not reach a very high state. There are two types of knowledge. Have you heard? I think everyone knows explicit knowledge. Explicit knowledge is what can be written and what can be numerically presented. So numbers, manuals, they are explicit knowledge. What is important is tacit knowledge. Now, what is tacit knowledge? Tacit knowledge is, let's say, if I'm a factory engineer, putting doors, let's say, Camry door into a Camry body. If you look only at the explicit knowledge, all the specification for the door is correct. 40 centimeter, 80 centimeter, 5 centimeter. Specification is correct, but the engineer says there's something wrong. This is tacit knowledge. Numerically, it's all correct. But he says, if I cut 2 degrees, I can shorten 0.4 seconds. Can I make this Kaizen? And this is tacit knowledge. I find this difficult. If I can cut 2 degrees, I think I can do it 0.4 seconds faster. Manager, can I do this? Do it. So can you value tacit knowledge of one engineer, one administrator, one officer? Those are what creates Toyota. And this is how they do it. But this too hard to explain in 1 hour. So if you come to GLOBIS, I will teach you. But let's see a video.
It's more the body, which is a tacit knowledge. The hand part. That's it. Rapidly, tacit knowledge is deep under the ocean. You can't see it. But you know that a very big pool of tacit knowledge. You all have. And explicit knowledge is the tip of the iceberg.
音もうちょっと大きくなったりしますかね。Basically, Takeuchi-san is a Harvard Business School professor, and Takeuchi-san and Nonaka-san wrote a book on knowledge management. So I'm just trying to share what he has said. 上がらないマイクを近づけると音が大きくなったりしない。それどっから音が出てきますか？ここ。OK、じゃあプレイしまっていいですか？
It's more the body, which is a tacit knowledge, the hand part. That's important. Rapidly, tacit knowledge is deep under the ocean.
Speaker, when speaker.
A very big pool of tacit knowledge. You all have that. And explicit knowledge is the tip of the iceberg. Tip of the iceberg.
So he's saying tacit knowledge is important for innovation.
And we Asians comfortable with passive knowledge.
And Takagi-san is saying Asian people have a tendency to speak about tacit knowledge.
There are not too many Westerners, but they're really good at explicit one.
And Westerner, American people, German people, they're very good at explicit knowledge.
Is on what you say in class. So boy, do they talk. And that's hard for the course. What's interesting is here's Soichiro Honda.
Soichiro Honda, founder of Honda Motors.
And he is known as a very tacit person. He never
Honda Soichiro is a tacit person.
But he started this company. And he could tell whether the motorcycle being tested was good or not by vibration.
So Soichiro Honda can tell by vibration whether the engine is good or not for the motorcycle.
By how much it was vibrating, whether it was good. This is passive. You know, and you don't need a college degree to find that out. Now in Japan, we say the best form of communication is the breath of ah and movement. So Jiro Nonaka and I have been working together for 38 years. I met him the day before coming here. And he and I would look into our eyes, right? And he would say, ah. And I would say, It's more the body, which is a tacit knowledge, the hand.
So basically, what Takagi-san was saying is he has a partner called Ikujiro Nonaka. I hope you're not.
No.
Taking this. Okay. But basically, what they're saying is if one person says ah, another person says and with that two short words, they can communicate. This is very tacit knowledge. So in order to be able to have this kind of conversation, the Toyota's meeting, 7 hours, eating, lunchbox together, having coffee, I'm probably, older, I'm over 50, but, eating coffee and cake with a 23-year-old, 25-year-old, 27-year-old is important in order to have this kind of understanding. So this is very difficult to duplicate. However, what I have been witnessing with the Toyota executives is even if they are from different countries, one person is from Turkey, one person is Canada, one person from Mexico, one person from Thailand, they can talk. They can talk these matters. They can talk about 1 degree in the door, and they say, yeah, let's make this change. So very difficult to copy unless you do it every day. And Toyota, they do it every day. That's why every time I have an appointment, I know it's 7 hours. I know I need to eat eel. I know I need to eat cake. So I need to do a workout before going to Toyota every time. Where people exchange tacit knowledge is called a bar. This is again a Japanese word called space. So how can we create this kind of place? This is not only for Toyota. Every innovative company needs this kind of idea exchange of not just explicit knowledge, logical numbers, but 1 degree, 2 degree. That's important. Let's do it. Can we make the supply chain 1 step shorter? That's important. Let's do it. This kind of mentality. And in order to foster this kind of mentality, you need to encourage the 23-year-old, 25-year-old, 27-year-old, not just the 40-year-old, 50-year-old, to create the Kaizen company as a whole. So everyone is important. Everyone is asked to make Kaizen. It's not the manager, it's not just the director. Every single one is asked to make Kaizen.
Toyota's future. Because I worked in the United States, and I was president of GLOBIS USA, I have not been to Thailand for maybe 7 or 8 years. So this is my first visit since 2018 or so. I'm quite surprised to see so much BYD, because 2018 I didn't see any, and I see a lot of Chinese cars today. And car companies are going through a big change. Connected cars, autonomous driving in San Francisco. We have lots of Waymo, robot taxis running around the city, no driver. We have shared car, especially in the cities, electric. Is Toyota's future safe? Or, I think we have some people from the car industry today. Is the Japanese car industry safe? What do you think?
What about the switch to hydrogen fuel?
Hydrogen, wow. That's a topic in Europe. And Toyota Mirai, that's a hydrogen car. That's quite popular in Europe, California, to only some region. But yeah, hydrogen is one way, maybe the better way. But we don't have the infrastructure, so we need government support. And how many government is willing to put that investment? That's probably a question. But they have the technology. Yeah, thank you. After listening to maybe this 1 hour, are you positive about Toyota? Do you want to work at Toyota? Do you want to do 7 hours meeting every day? But yeah, maybe I'm supposed to finish. But by the way, we have Mei-san, who took my course yesterday, last year, as a full-time student in Tokyo. She's originally from Thailand. So those of you who want to ask about the GLOBIS MBA, you can catch up later. This is my last slide. Toyota became successful in Thailand, not only because of the Toyota production system, but I have deep admiration for the Thai engineers, the Thai business people who work at Toyota. Several thousand people work here in Toyota Thailand. Other OEM manufacturers try to imitate the system, but they did not try to create the culture, respect for people. But if you don't do respect for people, the continuous improvement doesn't come out. You need to talk about the 2 degree in the door. You need to talk about 0.4 seconds. Who cares about 2 degrees in the door? Who cares about 0.4 seconds? But that's the kind of discussion we're having every day. And that's happening all over the world. It's not just Japan anymore. IMB is produced in Thailand. So that's the kind of place where Toyota is. Continuous improvement and respect for people allow Toyota to become a learning organization. So it's not just a manufacturing company. From my eyes, as a former team of GLOBIS, Toyota is like a university, in a way. If they become a university, I'm scared. They might become a better university than us. So how do you, respect this tacit knowledge and help people come up and share the 2 degrees, the 0.4 seconds? That's the heart of Toyota. Although there are many structural changes taking place in the car industry, I believe Toyota will continue to be the winner. What they have changed is in car production, maybe they can compete, but they know in sustainability, they need to work with all car manufacturers. If we move to mobility society, Toyota understands that Toyota needs to work with Google, Amazon, Microsoft, all the tech giants, if we are to make a mobility society. Mobility society means not just cars, but you might use cars, you might use a bicycle, you might use subway, and what's the best form of transformation from point A to point B? So, yeah, in 1 hour, I hope you kind of understood the heart of Toyota. I don't know if you want to do it, because knowing is easy, but doing is hard. But if you can do it, you might reach this, this kind of area. And if you do, I think you will have fun. So I think that's end. I don't know how you felt today, but you are not GLOBIS students, but I try to run a class like how I run in Tokyo, meaning, first of all, a lot of our faculty are practitioners. Practitioner means businessman, businesswoman. I have had profit and loss responsibility for the last maybe 25 years, and I need to deliver results as a businessman. Because we have a venture capital, we are very strong in technology, and we combine technology and business. Yes, we have maybe 2 or 3 unicorns, Mercari, smart news from our investment at GLOBIS. And another thing, I think Machiko-san said in the beginning, kokorozashi is what we aspire. So all the alumni, including Mei-san, have said their kokorozashi, what they aspire to live for. And I met, I had a lunch with one alumnus today, and I met another before the session, but they are living truthful to their kokorozashi, sense of mission. And we also invest in some of the companies started by our graduates. So if you can come to GLOBIS, if you become an entrepreneur, today I work in a social impact investment fund. So if you're doing something good for Thailand, call me. I'll be happy to visit your company and invest. So with that, I think I am to end. Thank you very much, and I hope to see you in Tokyo. Thank you.
I hope everyone gained some insight from our session today. So we are moving to networking time, and Tomoya-san also can